Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of But Make It Books, a podcast where we are bookishly healing through life. And I'm your host, Niccara, also known as the Bookish Hottie on Instagram. And I'm so blessed to be in the space and place with K.Powell, who is a phenomenal writer. And we always start things on But Make It Books, a check-in. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I am
Yes.
doing really good. No issues. Life is good right now. Thank God. I gotta
Listen.
keep my fingers crossed it stays like that.
Listen, by God's grace and his will, we will be okay.
Yes.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
So, what we like to do on But Make It Books is an icebreaker, which is our
Okay.
form of a snowball, which is our form of an icebreaker because we're from Baltimore. So, what is your favorite go-to comfort movie?
Ooh, my comfort movie, I would say. Okay, so I have two.
Okay.
Okay, I have a scary one and then like a romance one.
I knew
Um,
that was gonna happen. That's why I did that.
Prom night, not the old version, like I think this one came out in 2009. It was with Idris
Oh.
Elba and Christine Bell, I think that's her name.
Hmm.
So that one, I love that movie. And romance, Brown Sugar, because like, come on.
When did you first fall in love with hip hop?
Okay.
Okay. I love
Yes,
that. Yeah, brown sugar is a good one.
that
Oh
is.
yeah, because cheers to my divorce. Me and my friends say that all the time when somebody breaks up. We're like, cheers
I
to
love
my
that scene.
divorce. Because like, why was she in that restaurant with that
Richard
man,
Lawson. Sir.
Mr.
Okay.
Lawson?
Oh
Okay,
my
Mike
God.
Lawson. I was like,
Mm-mm.
wow,
That scene was too good.
that was too good. Should I like? It was like, come on, we
Let's
gotta
yeah,
go.
let's
Let's go. I love that. Mine's is My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Ooh, I like that movie.
It's like put some Windex on it. um, What a Girl Wants,
Mm.
and then I would also have to say randomly two can play that game.
Oh, I love to can play that game. Did you watch
Yeah,
Free to play that game? I didn't really like it.
I didn't watch that one. I
Oh yeah, so I
refuse.
was like, mm-mm.
I refuse because I was like,
Yeah.
because
No.
nothing can top how perfect two can
Took it.
play that
Mm-hmm.
game was, and like
Yep.
that era of like black cinema, which
Mm-hmm.
is black people living their authentic lives,
Yep.
and it was chef's kiss that
Yeah.
era.
And
Like,
Morris
ooh,
Chestnut was fine as hell.
Morris Chestnut is still
Fine as
fine as hell. He posted a
yes.
TikTok the other day. He said, "You better bark like you want." I said,
Oh, he
"Arr!"
posted that? Oh, I have to I gotta go watch that video.
Oh, he's great on TikTok.
Oh my
Like
God.
he's
Cool.
really good. He like whoever his team is, chef's kiss.
Sorry.
So before we get started, I want to go ahead and read your bio. So, for folks who don't know, Kay Powell discovered her love for writing at a young age. She began writing short stories and songs as an outlet. Growing up, Kay Powell found herself interested in thriller and urban fiction stories. She has always enjoyed the complex ways these stories have been written, which is what piqued her interest in creating her own intricate stories and dynamic characters. She wrote her first book in her teenage years in a black and white composition notebook. Despite the positive feedback, she put down her pen and paper. Moved on to graduate school with a bachelor's degree from York College. She later on received her master's in social work from Adelphi University. Although she attended college to become a social worker, writing was and always will be her passion. Now, 12 years later, she has written many books at this point. She grew up in a close knit family who have played a big part in generating her creative mind. She currently resides in New York, the city so good you gotta name it twice. With her
Mhm.
loving and caring family, with no kids, she spends her time reading, shopping, and traveling. These leisure activities allow her to meet new people and experience diverse cultures, which allows for great storytelling. Yes,
That
so
sounds so
thank
good.
you. Hey, you did that. So I want to start off with the discussion because you did say traveling and going around, and I said before we press record, like I am so blessed to find more Black women in the thriller horror space. And you
Mhm.
said women like me deserve to be the villain, the hero, and the last one standing. Why do you believe this is important, and what do you think is missing from the genre?
So I feel like for a long time, women like me have either been the footnote or the cautionary tale. And we were never given the space to be complex, to be messy, powerful, and dangerous all at the same time.
Mhm.
And I feel like, especially in thrillers, we're either the victim or the voice of reason. And
Mhm.
I don't want to do that no more. Like, I
Right.
want to write that change. And I know a lot of other Black thriller authors are doing the same thing. And I think
Mhm.
this genre just needs more layered portrayals of Black women who aren't boxed in by stereotype or respectability. Like, it's
Mhm.
okay to be the villain. It's okay to be like, yeah, I said that and I did that. Now what? That's what I feel.
Yeah, because I think we're juggling with like our parents' generation,
Hmm.
and the generations before our parents,
Hmm.
of the respectability, the always have to be perfect, the always
Yep.
the voice of reason. And it doesn't allow for complexity and messiness within Black people, because we all know somebody
Okay. We all do.
who is our chaotic fave, and we love them
Hmm.
down, whether they be a cousin, an auntie, a family member, a sister,
Yep.
yourself. And so it's nice to see that. And I definitely think that's missing in a lot of different genres.
Yes, it is. Like, we're not perfect, and we sometimes we ain't never gonna be, but we working on
Right.
it
We
though.
working
We
on it. We
working on
working
it.
on it. I always say you don't got to be perfect. As long as you got breath in your body, you still got the will to change.
Exactly.
So your latest thriller just came out, Say I Do,
Yes.
which explores some dark psychological territory. What drew you to examine obsession as a central theme, and how does it serve the story you want to tell?
Okay, so I feel like obsession is messy, and and I wanted to write about women who just could not let go because sometimes we can't. And sometimes we do have to get our lick back because you shouldn't have did that, right?
Right.
And I feel like obsession lets me strip the characters bare, like from
Mhm.
their pride, from their poise, and ask the question like, what would you do if the one thing you wanted the most slipped through your fingers?
Mm.
And I think that's so important to think about because
Yeah.
what would I do? You know, like like sometimes we'll see stuff in the news and I'm like, damn, I can't believe she did that. But then it's like, ah,
It's
I
like
kind of,
snapped. It's like,
yeah,
yeah, I can see it. You know,
exactly. Yes. And I feel like that's what obsession it gives. It gives. I love it. I love books that have obsession in it and revenge.
in revenge.
Yes.
So I'm trying to be more healed with my revenge, because I am a Scorpio. So we stay low and we build,
Hmm.
and
Yes.
so I've had to be healed in my get backs, because I had to let it go,
Trust,
like
I
Elsa.
feel the same.
I had to be like
So like
Elsa and let
I
it go.
write the book so that I don't act out on people. Like so I don't react. I'm like, I'm not gonna do nothing to you, but I do something to you in my book though.
Right, right. Like I'm not gonna put no sugar in your gas tank in
Yeah,
real
no.
life, but it's in the book, baby.
Yeah.
You also, the title also suggests like commitment, but sometimes obsession often distorts commitment, healthy
Mhm.
commitment, I should say.
Yeah.
How do you explore the line between devotion and possession in your character
Uh,
development?
okay, so I feel like the lines in the story definitely blurred pretty fast because Ivy went from love to something completely
Mm,
different. And I wanted my readers to feel how devotion can rot if it goes unchecked.
mm,
So like I feel like with Ivy, she says I do in her own way, like by being clingy, by chasing, by controlling.
you're right.
Um, and I really feel like commitment without consent
Mm.
becomes control.
Ooh, say that
Yes.
loud one more time. Say it one more time for the people at home who don't hear it.
Commitment without consent becomes control.
Mm.
And that is a danger that I really wanted to explore.
Woo.
Yeah, I feel like people
Yeah.
don't think about that.
No.
Like you got to give consent in every area of your life. Like you can't just somebody can't just say, "Oh yeah, me and you go together." Did you ask
Ask me.
me?
Listen, because a boy will be like, "Oh, I thought we were together." Hold on, wait a minute.
When did that happen?
Well, did you
And
ask
that's
me?
crazy because I've definitely had that happen to me before. And
It
I'm
happened
like,
to me before. I said, "I'm sorry. Did you ask me?" I
okay,
Because
I remember
I'm out
you
here dating other people. I didn't know we
exactly,
were. Wait, what? I
exactly.
like you, but I didn't know we were together.
Okay, like we never had a conversation about this. Like
Because I've
what are
been
we
clear
talking
with you.
about?
I've been
Like,
clear with you.
okay.
That
And
is
I'm like,
very,
yes, people don't realize, like, yeah, you got to give consent for sex and all the other, and you got to sign consent for your doctor and all of that type of stuff.
yeah.
You have to sign consent to be committed to somebody.
Mm.
Not necessarily sign consent, but like verbally say, like,
Verbalize.
I'm consenting to this relationship. Let's do this.
Mm.
Not you coming to me telling me, oh yeah, we together. Okay,
Yeah, we go
I
to get
didn't
a
know we had that
bed.
conversation.
Which also, I would love to talk about that a little bit more. What did writing this book teach you about your own boundaries, if it did at all, in relationships? And did the process change how you viewed intense emotions in your own life?
I feel like love without boundaries is very dangerous.
Mm,
um And if you get to a point where you're begging somebody to stay that has already told you that they don't want you, you have already lost yourself and you got to get out
wow.
now.
Mm,
Because, and I see this a lot because, like, even when we think about all the stories that we hear in the news about somebody unaliving their significant other,
mm-hmm.
what the hell happened that y'all two people that were so much in love, argument, a misunderstanding, miscommunication that made you go and unalive this person
Listen.
because y'all didn't have no boundaries in your relationship. And
Mm,
I feel like when writing Ivy, it also made me reevaluate my own life where I
mm-hmm.
ignored red flags on both sides, where
Right.
it could have turned into something else. So I feel like this book definitely made me confront those ghosts. And I hope that somebody else gets the same feeling and maybe realize, like, oh, maybe I need to like cut this out right now.
Yes.
So yeah, you have to have boundaries in any relationship that you have.
Yeah.
Friendship, family, work. Like, because
Yes.
if you don't, then people are going to treat you however they want to. And you can't say nothing because you never established those boundaries from the jump.
Right. My friend and me were talking last night. She cooked for me last night because I haven't seen
Hmm.
her in a long time. And she said, you only people. What did she say exactly? I want to make sure. People do to you what you allow.
Hmm. Yep.
And I said, wow. Because
It's
we
true.
hear that a lot, but then sometimes at different points of your life, you hear it again. Like people will do to you what you allow. And I think
Hmm.
as you were exploring Ivy and like the boundaries, and we see a lot of people kind of go
You get
crazy in their
yes.
obsession for love.
Hmm.
Um, it's just reestablishing those boundaries are very, very important. So I hope y'all hear that, y'all
Okay.
back home. Seriously. Um, when you are writing characters consumed by obsession or
Hmm.
revenge or all these things, how do you balance making them compelling while not romanticizing potentially crazy behaviors? I mean, people going to do whatever they want to do, but
Hmm.
like you as a writer, what process do you get into in that headspace? Because writing in this genre, I'm sure,
Yeah. It's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, it's a lot. It's big words for Elmo,
Yeah.
balsamic vinegar. These are big words for Elmo. So how
Okay.
do you get there?
I feel like I try to show the cracks, the humiliation,
Mm-hmm.
the self delusion. I don't make Ivy look cool while she's falling apart because it's not cool. Like, she's emotional, she's desperate, and I'm not trying to romanticize that at all because she's literally stalking someone. And I feel like a lot of times I see stuff online where people are like, "Oh, I'm so obsessed with this person. He's
Mm-hmm.
everything." I don't want nobody obsessed with me. Please do not be obsessed with me. Just like me. That's it.
Right, right.
Because when people get to the point of obsession in a relationship, that's when they start acting crazy and
Mm,
they start doing weird stuff and they start accusing you of stuff you're not doing. And that's how you end up on the news.
right.
Right. And I also wanted to show the why and
Mhm,
not just the what. I mean, like, you can hate Ivy, but
mhm.
you will understand how she got there. But don't romanticize this. This is not cool. Nobody should be stalking nobody or being overly obsessive at all. I don't care how much you like somebody. Sometimes you gotta be like, you know what, let me take a little break. You go do you. I'm gonna go hang out with my people. And
Right,
I'll come back to you later.
right.
Because, like, I can't. Don't be obsessed with me, please. Anybody watching this, I'm single, but don't be obsessed with me. No.
I love that. I love that. Especially when you're talking about like obsession, like in our current culture of like social media and constant
Mhm.
contact, do you think obsession has manifested differently than it might have in the past? Because we're constantly connected to these
Mhm.
devices that allow for these, me and my friend call it parasocial relationships, where you
Mhm.
think you know somebody because you see them online, that you think you know them, but you
Yeah.
don't.
So I feel like with that, it has made it so much easier to blur boundaries on social media.
Mm,
You don't need to knock on somebody's door. You could be up at 3 a.m. on their news feed scrolling through their pictures, through
yeah.
their comments, and obsession on social media is hidden behind likes and follows.
Ooh.
And even the DMs, like I've been experienced that too, where people would DM you, listen, I'm not interested in you, and they will continue to DM you. It could
Yes.
be a year later. Are you interested now? No.
No. No,
Like,
I'm not interested in you. I told you I wasn't interested in you. Why aren't you listening to me?
exactly. And that right there is an obsession, and you're stalking me at this point because I
It
told
is
you
a form of
already.
stalking. Yes.
Yes. And even like you could block somebody, child, they'll find some other way to add you back. Okay. They'll make a whole new profile.
Whole
And
new
I'm like,
profile.
okay, you not right up here. Something gotta stop. Okay.
Listen, not all the lights are on.
Okay.
Not all the lights are
So
on.
like even with write and say I do, I wanted to play on that as well, just
Mhm.
like digital breadcrumbs and emotional surveillance
Yeah.
and that passive aggressive posting.
Hmm.
Just like with the book, like there was a point Ivy was on social media, like
Yes.
looking like who's this? What's going on here? Who are these people? Right?
Right.
And it's not always knives. It's not
Mm.
always knives. You know, people are controlling their obsession by using curiosity. Like they're on your
Yeah.
page. Like I don't know if Instagram has it, but I feel like they should. I need to know how many times somebody looked at my page and why. Like why?
No, they don't have that. I think when
They
it
need to,
first
they have it on
started,
TikTok.
they when it first started, it did.
Yes,
Like back
right?
when it was like on when it was an iPhone only app, like when it was
Yes.
only Apple app. Where you could see when somebody viewed your
Yes.
page and like
And you can
you
see
could
what
see
they
who liked
liked.
who.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was messy back in college
That
because that's when
was
I was in college when that came out, and I said, "Oh, I need to chill out."
okay. Yeah. They need to bring that back though, because some people really be on your page and you don't know it.
You don't know. You don't
Mhm.
know. So
It's crazy.
when you created Say I Do, like the concept of the novel and the premise, like what got you there? Like what sparked that curiosity of like this story needs to be told? Like this is dying and burning inside of me to tell the story.
Oh, I feel like so I also like thought about different stuff that I've done. I ain't no stalker, but I have done some
We
questionable things.
listen, we all
Um,
had a moment when we were like, "Oh, why'd I do
yeah.
that?"
Like so I just thought about something that I had did. I was like 19 when I did it. I posted a video about it too. I was like 19 when I did it, where I went banging on my ex-boyfriend door or whatever because he was answering responding to none of my messages. Yeah, listen, I am not proud. Um
Listen, we all have done
yeah,
something.
yes. So
Mhm.
I just really wanted, and to be honest, like even if I didn't write anything about weddings and stuff like that, I would this story's gonna be written the same exact
Right.
way. I just felt like with writing the essay I do, it seems more of like a commitment that Ivy was looking for that she didn't get growing up. You know, as you read the
Mm.
story, you could see like the past stuff that happened to her. She was kind of replacing one toxic relationship with another.
Mm.
And I wanted to show that because a lot of time, like even nowadays, people think that toxicity is cool. No, it's
No,
not.
it's
Like
not.
it is not cute. Like I've
No.
seen videos of the most craziest stuff on TikTok, and I'm like, how did y'all get here?
Listen, my
And why are y'all
algorithm be
still here?
like, I'm like, "Ooh, girl, run
Right?
away, love."
Exactly.
Like, this is not it. This is not for
Exactly.
good.
And I'm just like, I don't understand what's happening in the society today with
Yeah.
these new kids that they got coming up. They are on one. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not cute.
Yeah.
It's
No.
not. And it's like, I want people to read this book and see, like, oh my God, like, I've done this. Or
Mhm.
I'm like, I know somebody who's done this.
Mhm.
And if this is the consequences, let me stop.
Listen. that is real. And when you're talking about like Ivy's past and
Hmm.
you know, familial things and all of those, why do you why is thrillers and horror and like that type of like vein or lane is where you want to explore like all these deep hidden things within ourselves?
Hmm. So, because I'm sure everybody knows by now, I'm a social worker, and a lot of times, like I'll see stuff come up in like one of my clients where it's things from their past that
Mhm.
made them like the way that they are today. And I really wanted to explore that because people sometimes don't realize how their childhood experiences really affect them as an adult. And they
Mhm.
think that it's okay for them to be acting the way that they do and not getting themselves checked out. That is not okay.
Mhm.
You need to seek therapy. And it's okay to
Go
seek
sit on that lady
therapy.
couch.
Okay?
Sit on that lady couch.
Like, don't be ashamed about it. Like, something's going on in your mind that is causing you to behave
Mhm.
this way. You need to speak to somebody. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of people outside that are going unchecked
Yes.
and just
Yes.
acting out. And
Hmm.
it's like, and I really wanted to explore that with Ivy because it shows that, something happened to her when she was young. And now it's like she views men in this certain way.
Mhm.
She's fearful of being abandoned.
Mm.
And so she reacts in that way, like, you're not leaving me.
Mhm.
Because like in the past, somebody left.
Right.
This time she's like, no, it's not happening again. You're mine.
Right.
Now,
Mm.
her reasoning is
Right.
honestly, I'm kind of on her side. I'm not going I'm not okay with the behavior that she like what she did.
Mess. Mess.
But she kind of had a reason, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I really wanted to explore
Mhm.
when it comes to like just childhood experiences. Like I'm obsessed with um just seeing how somebody's life
Mhm.
turns out based on what they've been through.
Mm.
Um and like I even explored that in my other book as well, just like I just noticed that too. Like I explore a lot about like how past experiences contribute to like what's going on in people's lives
Yeah.
now.
Like how
Like that's like
past lives manifest themselves in
exactly like I'm
current like
obsessed with that.
yeah, traumas. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I think a lot of people, I mean, you being a social worker makes sense in exploring that too, because I don't think people are like, oh, let the past go.
Hmm.
Like the past doesn't matter. But
Hmm.
when you start digging into your family history,
Hmm.
even there, you start seeing how sometimes these patterns and things start manifesting themselves and repeat.
Yeah,
And so if we're not careful, they
you
can
could turn it like Ivy.
listen because baby girl,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need you to go on a retreat, like a singles retreat or something, or sit on that lady something.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, there are more men out there. I promise you. I
Hmm.
promise you, there are more men out there. So if
It's a
anybody's
lot.
listening to this, there's somebody out there for you. Might not be that man or that
Yeah.
woman or they, them, whatever.
Yes.
Run away. So for readers who are processing their own difficult experiences, what advice would you give them about engaging with dark, psychological fiction as a part of their healing journey?
um, I would say that it's okay to feel, don't run from that feeling,
Mhm.
especially if you are reading this book and you start to notice like, like I've done this before in the past or I'm currently doing
Mhm.
it. Don't be afraid to sympathize or with the villain.
Mhm.
That's okay, but you have to learn from that. Like don't go down that path and just like reflect on it
Mm.
and what can you do to be different and not revert back to a point in your life where you were like losing it.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to go to therapy. This story does hold space for your emotions, but please, this is not therapy.
Right.
Okay, you got to talk to somebody, and I don't want people to feel like ashamed of that. A lot of
Mhm.
surprisingly, even when nowadays like mental health is a big thing now, but there are
Mhm.
still people who feel ashamed to say, "Oh
Thank
yeah, I want to go. I need to go to therapy, or I'm in therapy." It's okay.
you. Yeah,
Therapy is for everybody.
it
You
is.
don't have to. You don't even necessarily have to be going through some type of trauma to go to therapy. You could go to therapy just because you just need to talk.
Mhm.
And sometimes you can't talk to your friends, you can't talk to your family. You need somebody that's not gonna be biased, and that's just going to be there to listen
Mhm.
and provide you with the support that you may not be getting from family and friends.
That's real.
Hmm.
So, with all of your work, but especially with Say I Do, what are you hoping that readers gain from your writing and also from the book?
Well, I hope they gain. I just hope they gain understanding. Like,
Mhm.
even though Ivy is the villain in the story, she does come from a place of pain.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of us go through pain and we don't necessarily address it. We ignore it. We avoid it. We do everything in our power to just like move on from it, but it's still in the back of our mind. And I want everybody to just understand like it's okay to feel. It
Yeah.
is okay.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't want to feel it.
Nobody wants to
Like
feel
some,
anymore.
yeah, like you gotta, sometimes you just gotta sit with yourself. And
Mhm.
if you gotta cry, just cry. It's okay.
Listen, let
Like
it
it
out,
is,
baby.
let it out. It's perfectly fine. But do not hold on to that, because when you hold on to it, it will manifest itself into something dangerous.
Yeah.
So
Whew.
I think, yeah, I'm telling you, that people just gotta sit in their feelings.
Yeah.
Reflect over yourself, see what is going on. Why do you feel this way?
Yeah.
Especially if you read this book and you finish this book and you're like, why am I so emotionally like enmeshed with Ivy? Something's going on
Mhm.
that you're not addressing,
Ooh,
and you need to
period.
go. You need to go.
As a kid say, clock it.
Okay. You need to go get just go talk to somebody. It's okay, people. It's okay.
So, as a black woman in this space, what do you think is missing, and what do you see in the future? Like, what would you love to see in the future in this space?
As far as just like thriller or just in
Mm-hmm.
general, in thrillers,
Thriller
um,
and in general, actually. Yeah, I
I
want both.
do.
I'm greedy.
I want to see our black woman on top
Mm.
when it comes to just thriller or any other genre. Like we need to like I know there's a lot of romance books where there's like women who like they're doing great in their life, they have amazing jobs, that's great. However, with thriller, like I said, necessary, we're always a victim,
Mm.
always the one just like getting pushed to the side or something happened to us. And I want in thriller, I want us to be on top. I want us to be like, I am taking back control of my life. Nobody is gonna tell me what I can and cannot do. If I'm writing a detective story, I'm gonna solve this case. You
Right.
know, if somebody is coming after me, oh no, I'm gonna come after you.
Mm-hmm.
You
The
know,
Black Nancy
like
Drew.
okay, if I'm gonna seek vengeance, I'm gonna seek
Mm-hmm.
vengeance till the wheels fall off. Okay,
Listen.
I want black women to take control of their story. We are not victims. We are not weak.
Mm-hmm.
We are strong,
Mm.
and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You
Listen.
don't like it? Too bad.
Too bad. So
Too
sad.
bad. Okay.
Period. So anything exciting coming up? I know you just released the book, or are you doing any like tours or anything like that coming up that like folks can find you or you're excited about, or even
So,
like personal, like you're like, man, not about writing, but this one.
um, well, with personal right now, I'm studying for my clinical exam so I can be a clinical social worker. So that's coming
Yes.
up. In October, I will be at Books on the Ground in Texas. I am
Okay.
so excited about that. It is going to be a time. I can't wait to get my little cowgirl outfit.
Listen, and you're gonna eat so good. My family's from
Okay.
Texas,
Oh,
so
for real? Okay, so this is my first time going to Texas.
oh well, it's hot.
I
They tell
know.
you that?
I know that.
Okay. Like but it's like ungodly.
Oh
It's
God.
like not. of this world. Like to the point when I used to be growing up, go to my grandmama's house,
Hmm.
and we would have to wait for a really long time to go outside. Like
Oh,
it was
damn.
that hot because it was like 112, 15.
Oh,
But
oh,
luckily, when you're boots on the ground, it won't be as hot,
uh-huh.
but it will be hot. But you're gonna have
Okay.
fun.
I'm
Prepare your
sure.
liver
I'm sure.
now. Prepare your liver now. Hydrate
Okay.
now. Because me and my family, we would be going out till like 6 a.m.
Okay, I like that. That's my kind of okay. That's my kind of
Listen,
party.
listen, we be going out. You got to go to Alley Cat. That's my spot.
Okay, I
It's so
remember
fun.
that.
Yeah, that's my spot. It's like super cool in there. It has like different areas within it.
Hmm.
But it's like really, really good. And if you want to go to Breakfast Club, go to Alley Cat.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
you
I'll
can
make sure.
get Breakfast
I'm bringing
Club
my mom
food.
with me too, so she will love it.
Yeah, yeah. Because Breakfast Club, you don't want to wait in that line. So the cheat code is go to Alley Cat.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah, that's
Breakfast
the
Club
cheat
got a long
code.
line.
Hmm.
Oh, damn.
No, Alley Cat doesn't, but Breakfast Club, yes, it does.
Okay, okay.
Always has a long line wrapped
I,
around.
I'll go to Alley Cat then.
Yeah, yeah. And they have certain hours where they
Hmm.
serve brunch, but yeah, go to Alley Cat.
Okay.
So you're going to Boots on the Ground.
Yes. And the other thing I'm going to next year, April, I will be at the Chocolate Lit Fest in Washington,
Yes,
D.C.
I missed my ticket drop because I was in
Oh,
Pilates.
damn, you missed it?
Hmm.
Those things sold out so
And literally,
quick.
I walked out. They were up for 45 minutes and they were
Hmm.
gone.
Damn.
And I said, I was just in the studio and I didn't know they were dropping at that time. That's my on me because I don't pay attention sometimes. And I
Hmm.
said, oh, okay. So I'll see all the girlies on the auxiliary stuff that's happening outside of the
Okay, okay, okay.
festival. So in April, I will take you to some of my spots here in
Oh,
the city.
nice. Okay, okay. I
Yes. And
cannot wait. I'm so excited about all these events coming up. I am working on some books.
okay.
One of them I'm working on is it will be released in February for Black History Month. It is called The Town That Hates Us.
Oh, can you give the girlies and the guys and the theys and thems a little synopsis? Or like a
So it's
rough little thing. Because it
so
sounds
basically it's about five friends who are on a road trip and they end up in this town that's not even on the GPS. Um, and it turns out that it's a sundown town and they're all black. So I believe it at that. I believe it at that.
ooh,
Yes.
ooh. Oh yeah, this is I'm already
Yeah.
scared.
Okay. It is a supernatural thriller. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
So
already
I
scared.
am super excited about that.
Are you gonna make me turn on all the lights in my house?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can sleep with a nightlight. That's
Yeah.
okay. I'm
So
not above.
I was gonna release something in October of this year, but it's just too close with my exam that I have coming up. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to release it another time. But
Listen.
this book is very important to me. So
Mhm.
this is getting released in February.
Yes, I love it. No, take your time. Take care of you. That's the most
Yeah.
important. So where can everyone find you to keep up with
Okay.
all of this?
So my social media, my TikTok is K.Powell Writes.
Mhm.
My Instagram is I am K.Powell. My YouTube channel is I am K.Powell. My website, IamKPowell.com. So that's where you can find me at.
Amazing. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy day. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to grace me with your presence and all of our listeners. And I really, really appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you. So, with that, y'all, this is another episode of But Make It Books. Remember, y'all, hydrate and also keep bookishly healing. Peace, y'all.